Hey fellow Star Wars fans and collectors, welcome back to another 6-inch Black Series Star Wars figure review. This one we've got Jango Fett, which upon opening this out of the packet the other day, this just jumps straight into my top 10, potentially top 5 figures of the entire line. This is just an absolute standout. Articulation, detail, sculpting, painting. It is incredible. I can't recommend this figure enough. So we'll go through some details and have a close look at everything. I'll try not to do it too fast, but yeah, I won't hold up your day either. So let's go forth and have a look. Because yeah, like I said, guys, this is pretty damn solid. I really do like this figure. So we'll just put him back in a sort of standard looking pose. The nice tight joints, which is always good. Nothing worse than getting a figure out of the box and having loose joints. And they weren't too tight either. So we'll have a look at his blaster pistols, because he's got 2 of these. Now these are a nice tough plastic. A little bit of flexibility in them, but they're not extremely rubbery. But they look good. They're a nice silver finish and the sort of really skylight blue handle, which is pretty nice. And he's got the working holsters, which they slot into reasonably well. So what I'll do is I'll just slot this one in that side, so they sit in there nicely. He also has a removable helmet, which is an absolutely massive bonus for this figure. So we'll just go through the helmet. The only thing that could bump this figure up a notch is having that viewfinder come down, have that articulated. Same thing with the Boba Fett figure that we got a couple of years ago. That could have had the same thing, and it would have just topped that figure off. You got that dent in the top there, as you can sort of see the light reflecting on that. Nice clean details. Paint works nice. Mine's just got a tiny little chip out there, but I've got some blue paint that I'll just tidy that up with. But yeah, that's just a default in mine. That's not a fault in the figure itself. But the helmet looks really nice. This head sculpt is really nice too. Again, the paint apps let the details down a little bit. As you can see, that eyebrow's not really on all that straight. He's sort of got this one raised eyebrow, which is a little bit off. So I'll probably touch that up for myself and try and even it up as that one. And again, some of the little paint details are sort of missing from the bottom of his hairline there. But again, that's not a big deal. It's just I've got him with the helmet on, so it's not a problem. But the sculpt is absolutely stellar. Now we'll go into some of the other details, because this is just spot on. Look at that chrome finish on the armor plates. It's got a real sort of weathered, worn look to it. I'm going to need some more light. There we go. That's better. How's that, guys? Even the jumpsuit underneath's got weathering. Sort of darker blue look, darker blue shading. The grey, sort of dark grey shirt underneath the armor there. Nice brown pouches join on with all the straps. It's individual straps there, so it allows for maximum movement. Yeah, just all the armor bits. They're all just the weathering is incredible on these. I know they reflect a fair bit of light in the video here, but I'll try and get an angle so you can sort of see that. But it's all through the figure too. Arm gauntlets, they're sort of weathered up as well. They got the bronze details there for the that's the zip line one. I think flamethrowers, both flamethrowers on that side, because of the jet lines that link up to the jetpack. Other side. And so these are an individual piece of articulated as well. I'll go through that when I talk about the articulation. We go down to the boots. Again, really nicely sculpted. You can see all the different shades in the back of the pants. They have not missed a beat with this figure. The jetpack. This is obviously the jetpack he wears later in the movie on Geonosis. Because, you know, at the start when he fights Obi-Wan on Kamino, he's got the sort of the longer rocket firing one. But that pegs out. And that's a nice, really nice tight fit. That's the only spot on the figure where they haven't done that sort of armor shading. And the jetpack's pretty clean. It looks nice. And yeah, it just sort of slots in there. Holds nice and firm. That's what more can you ask for, guys, really. Articulation is absolutely outstanding. He's got the ball socket head, ball hinge neck. You get some good movement, up movement and down movement. Really good. Shoulders are articulated. Armor does not hinder them at all. They still go up a really long way. Look at the way that armor tucks, shoulder armor tucks right in underneath. Incredible. He's got a swivel cut at the bicep, tricep, up there, upper arm. He's got the elbow joint, the separate joint here for the gauntlet, and another separate joint here with the ball hinge wrists. It's got a swivel at the torso, so you can allow for that twisting movement, which is nice. I think a diaphragm joint in amongst the armor would have been nice, but I also think it would have taken away from the look of the figure, which this is just, it looks fantastic. It's got the thighs, swivel thighs, double jointed knees, ankles with the rocker joints as well. So I can't talk this figure up enough. The more I talk about it, the more I have a look at it and play with it, the higher up my list it goes. Yeah, just Hasbro, give us an Obi-Wan to fight this guy, or a Mace, or, you know, give us some more. We need more prequel figures, and the two good ones we've had, two really good ones we've had, Darth Maul and Jango Fett, absolute standouts of the line. Just do yourself a favour, guys. If you're a prequel fan, you love Jango Fett, if you're a big fan of Fett anyway, this figure is outstanding. Can't recommend it enough. One of the best Jango Fetts they've done, and yeah, again, proving that Hasbro can knock these figures out of the park. They can give us some absolutely incredible stuff, and I want to see more of it. I really do. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Let me know what you think. I'm super stoked on this figure. I really am, if you can't tell already. But I'm just trying to give him a bit of a pose here. It's not just because the ground's a little bit uneven. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, stay tuned for some more reviews. Until then, guys, may the force be with you.